Welcome to the gloriously blissful breakfast with Briggs. Today I have 5 tips, 5 hacks for you to feel incredible even after you've slept in and had a terrible morning. Let's guzzle down some bliss today. I love you. Be blessed. If you had a crappy morning, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you wake up and you feel like dirt. You just want to go back. Maybe you hit the snooze button 12 times, but you got to get up eventually and get on with your day. I am here to help you, okay? I got 5 glorious tips. We're going to help you feel amazing, feel blissed out, even when you just freaking crap on your morning, okay? I've had a few weeks of basically doing this, of just choosing to snooze in. I live in Minnesota, and there's just been this sort of hibernation sickness going on. It's not a sickness. It's just, it's cold and you want to hibernate. You want to chill out. Mother Nature has these seasons and you know, I don't know. I feel like we're like bears and we kind of just want to hide in our cave and snooze all day. Anyway, let's get blissed out today. Let's get into it in just a second here. Hey, welcome to the Blissful Breakfast with Briggs. Usually we got Aaliyah here, my co-host, partner in crime, partner in bliss. She's not able to make it today, so it's just me rocking a solo sode. We're gonna just drop down some glorious tips. And these are tips that I need, that I use on a daily or weekly basis to get blissed out, to get feeling energized, feeling alive and awake and present and ready for the day, and feeling like a human, feeling like this blessed being that I believe that I am. And I believe that you guys are too. So, all right, tip number 1. Now you got to stay to the end because I have this glorious bonus tip that you need to have. So you've got to keep listening. But yeah, so tip number 1 on if you screwed up your morning, how to recover and feel blissed out. Tip number 1 is, let me make sure I get it right here. Do the Highfive technique in the bathroom. So you're gonna waddle yourself, you're gonna waddle your way into the bathroom, take a leak, do whatever you gotta do, maybe brush your teeth. Yeah, that's probably a good one to do, right? And so Mel Robbins has this technique where you high-five yourself and you look in the mirror and you high-five yourself. She published some book, her latest book about it. And she basically talks about this active physical way to prove to your subconscious mind that you love yourself, that you love and accept yourself, and you vote your victory and you're rooting for yourself. So it's one thing to have a mantra of like, I love myself, you know, okay, let's have some intentionality for self-love, which is very important, right? But when you marry an intention with the physical, that's when it's really going to cement into your subconscious mind, especially with repetition. So just simply, and I've tried this and I feel like it works, man. Even if I don't have a mirror, just high-five myself. Just give myself a high-five, left hand to right. Boom. Hey, Briggs, you're doing glorious today. You're going to rock it today. I forgive myself. I forgive you for sleeping in or doing whatever. And, you know, whatever the thing is. But yeah, look yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eye, say, hey, I love you. I got your back today. Give yourself a high five. It honestly makes a big difference. And do that every day, especially the days where you're feeling like a garbanzo bean. All right, so tip number 2. Oh yeah, this is so important, man. Get some sunlight. Get some sunlight. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Even if it's overcast or cloudy, get outside in the morning, before noon, before 11, before 10, ideally, within the first couple hours of your waking existence and waking breath of that particular day. Get outside, get some sunlight, get some of the glorious sun and this blissful consciousness, these rays of golden light into you. That's gonna, get your circadian rhythm on point. You're gonna sleep better. It's gonna lift you with energy like photons. Light carries energy and information, and you want to get that from the sun. You want to get the vitamins, the nutrients. You want to get that energy from the sun. And what really gets it going for your brain is to have that sunlight go into your eyes. It can go through glasses, and obviously, you don't have to directly look at the sun. If it's kind of overcast, you can. I typically look towards the sun, maybe not directly at it, but obviously you can gauge what works for you, like but generally like look towards the sun or face towards the sun. Look in that direction. Again, I'm not telling you to look directly at the sun. Trust your eyeballs. But getting outside, for me, we have a doggy, and it just makes sense to bring her outside and play some fetch. Even honestly, it doesn't matter if it's below zero or what, if it's winter, summer, spring, or fall, if it's cloudy or super sunny. If the sun exists outside, if it's, past, whatever time in the morning, if the sun is out there, even if it's cloudy, get out there. It's going to help you. It's going to help you feel blissed. I've noticed a huge difference. Like literally, if I had to do one thing, this is only number 2 on my list, but if I had to do one thing, this would be it. Just to get outside, move your body. I play some fetch with my dog. I face towards the sun. And, it's great on the sunny days. If it's cloudy, that still helps. And again, I will still get out there, and I'll have long underwear and a hat and gloves. If it's, negative 15, if it's 0, whatever the temperature is, it's worth it to get out there. I will feel way more energized, way more blissed out if I get out there in the sun. So tip number 3 is especially in the days where I did not get up when I wanted to, when I chose to sleep in, chose to snooze, or even if I woke up at my regular time and I'm just not feeling ideal, I'm gonna get that cold shower action. Now, I'm gonna take a warm shower, relax in there, take that warm shower, scrub it up dub in the bathtub. But then when I'm done scrubbing those bubbles in my hair and my armpits and all over, I'm gonna switch it all the way cold as it gets. And some days, even if it's just for 5 seconds, it's gonna do something. Okay, your skin is gonna tighten up a little bit. You're gonna wake up a little bit. You're gonna feel a little more energy, a little more blissed out. But if you can make it, and this is all about willpower, you have to decide to do this. But on the days where I know I need to show up and be my best self, whether I'm in a meeting, a work meeting, whether I'm meeting someone, if I'm going to be playing some ice hockey in the evening with some friends, or I'm going to have some engagement where I want to be prime, or I have some very important creative work to do, I will go 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. If you can get to 2 or 3 minutes, that's the best physiological benefit. If you rock that cold shower, now you're going to be removing depression. You're going to be freaking getting jacked up. Your immune system is going to have this response. You're going to be strengthening your autonomous nervous system. You're going to be getting your parasympathetic nervous system into balance. You are going to feel more energy. Your metabolism is going to increase. There is lots of health effects, and I can't even remember them all from cold exposure. It's going to be this workout for everything. Your skin is going to love you. Yeah, baby. For sure. Okay. Cold, man. Get that cold action, even if it's for 5 seconds. If it's 30 seconds, that's perfect. What you can do to help to survive in the cold longer in your shower, just get that cold water going. But what can help is breathing. Breathe into it. Become one with the water. I know this sounds maybe a little goofy, but feel the water and imagine it hitting you, and you're one with it. It's a beautiful element. You could have been water in a past life, okay? So become one with this water, this beautiful water, connect with it, and just breathe into it, okay? If you've ever heard of Wim Hof, do a Wim Hof type of breath. You should. It's best to breathe through your nose 99% of the time, but you could do this pranayama, this deeper Wim Hof breathing during that cold part of the shower of just getting as much air in as possible. Breathe, even through your mouth. Or nose, whatever works, but breathe these deep, full breaths. Make sure to use your diaphragm and not just breathe into your chest, okay? So that's tip number, 3. That's tip number 3, okay, to feel blissed on your crappy days where you sleep in. All right, what I do, this is an optional one, okay? I make sure I have a Bulletproof Coffee. We brew up some clean coffee, and what I'll do is I'll put it in my Vitamix blender, and I'll put some grass-fed unsalted butter in there. I'll put some MCT oil in there. Maybe I'll put a little vanilla if I have some time. Maybe I'll put a little, maybe I'll put some collagen powder in there. But the butter is the most important thing. Or I'll put some like four-sigmatic mushroom powder. And that will ensure that I have some energy, get some ketones flowing, get the butter, get the healthy fats flowing through the system, and that's going to have sustainable energy. Now, I love getting some cream. We get some raw cream, some raw milk from some local farmers, and it's great to put some cream in your coffee. And I have no judgment on that, okay? I love that. Sometimes I do that. Now, if you're really going for top shelf benefits, the cream is going to sort of nullify the polyphenols, the effects from the polyphenols from the coffee, which coffee and tea, what makes them good for you is the polyphenols. It's going to increase your antioxidants and all that good stuff. So the cream will inhibit that, but the butter will not. The butter will amplify and magnify it, and you won't feel the crash from coffee. So that is like a hack fix for me when I'm having an off morning, or I want to make sure I'm really going to be sharp and performing, having some Bulletproof Coffee. Now, sometimes it's good to lay off coffee, or if it doesn't resonate with you, you can skip this one. No big deal if you're drinking bean water or not. Not a big deal, but that's what I do oftentimes. But I also take some fasts from coffee too, because I think that's also fun to do, because I don't like to rely on any substance for my bliss or for my joy. I believe health and wellness and bliss comes from within, not from any exogenous substance, even coffee, even though I really enjoy it. All right. So tip number 5 is let go of that guilt. What helps me, probably one of the most important things, the foundation of if I have an off morning, if I sleep in, I've really been struggling with that. I've been having some glorious mornings, but then some really crappy mornings. It's really weird. And I know what to do to make sure I get up, and sometimes you just don't want to do that. Lately, I've been reading a lot and reading late, and that has not helped. But it's awesome. I can't put the book down. Reading some Brandon Sanderson. I'm just fixed in these fantasy novels, so they're just speaking to me. But anyway, so let go of the guilt. The guilt is the biggest thing. What I found that works for me is letting go of the guilt. And I just over time practice and loving and forgiving myself and believing that if I slept in, if I had a weird morning, if I got to bed late, if I got up late, that's okay. My body needed that rest. I love myself. I forgive myself. I'm going to do better next time. I'm going to reevaluate my life. I'm going to work on, I'm going to read some habits books. I'm going to do something. It's guiding me towards my better self, even if I failed for the 100th time. It's still okay. I'm going to find a different solution. So I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. And poof. So I think that's absolutely vital to having a blissful morning, even if you've slept in, even if you feel like crap. Okay, bonus tip, glorious bonus tip. I got a bonus one for you. It is looking at your hand. So if you are having trouble with number 5, if your mind is swirling about something, if you're thinking about something, if you're stressed, if you have any anxiety, if you're in your head, I've talked about this before, but this is a great opportunity to bring up. If I need to just get back and recentered, get balanced, get blissed out, I need to get my focus, my consciousness out of my head and into my hand, into something else. If you put your focus on something outside of yourself or even on your body, that's going to help focus your consciousness, because your consciousness, your awareness is only going to be able to be focused on one thing at a time. So just focus on your left hand. Just focus completely on it. Maybe your whole hand, maybe just one finger, maybe my index finger. And even if I'm moving around, making the coffee, maybe if I'm getting dressed or taking a shower or whatever, bring my awareness. Oh, whoa, catch yourself. Am I thinking about something I don't need to be thinking about? Am I fearing about something? Just take a little breath, focus my awareness, start breathing into my hand, like pretending I have like little lips on my hand, or that the breath that I'm breathing is going into my hand. And just focus my awareness. Try to do that for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20. Can you do it for 30 seconds? That's going to get you kind of reset, recentered, so you can have a blissful time that day. So I hope you enjoyed these 5 tips. I just speak blessing over you this week. I vote your victory. You can do it, man. Give yourself a high five in the freezer. I was going to say in the freezer. I don't know why. But yeah, dude, hang out in the freezer. That'll wake you up, get you blissed. And then when you're in there, give yourself a high five. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, you're going to have a killer week, a glorious week this week. I vote your victory. Stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave that review. Really, what I want you to be doing this week is loving yourself, is getting up. And if you've snoozed, love yourself, forgive yourself, and let's all get blessed together. There is one thing I want you to do. Before you go, there's one thing I really need you to do. I thought about a great call to action. I was going to have a very clear call to action, and I don't even remember what the heck it was. It's not subscribe. It's not to leave a review. No. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs this who's been snoozing in or just needs some extra some oomph. Share that with them, okay? I know you're thinking of them right now. There's 1 or 2 people you know would get benefit from this that needs to hang out with the Briggs over here. And I'm sorry Aaliyah isn't here. She is way better. She is definitely the better half of the blissful breakfast at the moment. So I'm sorry you're stuck with me, but still send this over to that dude, that chick that needs a little more bliss and needs these 5 hacks to get blissed out during the week, okay? Especially today on a Monday. This is when it's released. Obviously, you can be listening to this on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Dude, pop this sucker up on Thursday, okay? All right, I love you. Stay blissed.